The Flip Wilson Show. With Flip's guests, George Carlin, Miss Black America, Joyce Warner, and her royal court. And Flip's special guest, Joe Namath. And now, here's Flip.
I made that turn. I was worried about that turn. I went off twice during rehearsal. Oh, couldn't wait to get out of here. Let me tell you, got a good show tonight. My guests this evening are a personal friend of Geraldine's, Joe Namath. I would take the time to say more about Joe, but Joe speaks for himself very well, too. We also have, backed by popular demand, George, I got a very funny new album out, Carlin. Too much. George Carlin. And in addition to all of that, we have the winner and the 3 runners-up of the recent Miss Black America Beauty Contest. Can I hear it one time for Miss Black America? Now, I had heard that these young ladies liked ice cream. So I said, well, maybe I can arrange for you to meet Herbie, the good time ice cream man. So we shall see what we shall see. Herbie's back.
Hey, Mr. Good Time Man.
I know you. You're, oh, wait a minute. Don't tell me. Wait a minute. You're a big-time football player, right? Yeah, it's a big time. You're a quarterback, right? You're, Johnny Unitas. Bus star? Roger Staubach.
I'm Joe Namath.
Oh, how you doing, Joe? Joe Namath. I didn't recognize you without the bandages. Well, what can I do for you, Joe?
Would like to get some ice cream. What flavors do you have?
Ice cream? You eat ice cream? Joe Namath eats ice cream. Well, Joe, we have all of the exotic flavors the Good Time Company is famous for. However, Joe, since we're very pressed for time, I must say that I will only repeat the flavors one time. You know, I said it earlier. Twice a day is how many times I say the flavors. So once I've said them, I will not say them again, Joe. Okay? So please do not ask. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I bet you are. Yeah, I heard you stay ready. Today, Joe, we have chocolate and vanilla.
Go on.
Go on. That's it.
Well, what's so exotic about that?
Use your imagination, Joe. Joe, imagine. You're on a moonlit South Sea island. Hear the drums, Joe? That's my cousin. You're on the moonlit island, and you're with a fine-looking chick. Fine-looking chick. She's in a bikini, Joe. Yeah, you with her. She's stroking your hair. You know? Yeah, we can't see your hands. And you're gazing into her eyes. And her skin is the deep, rich color of exotic chocolate.
Oh, that is exotic.
Yeah. Oh, here comes the husband.
I'll take vanilla.
Quit thinking, Joe. Good. Joe wants a vanilla.
You have French vanilla.
Joe, the Good Time Company, a Delaware corporation, produces only American ice cream, Joe. Now, would you like to have an American good time?
Well, the French have good times, too.
Joe, we're talking about ice cream. Look, Joe, I see some prospective customers coming. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop loitering around my operation here. Hey, that looks like the beauty queens.
Hey, it's Joe.
The beauty queen, Joe. Joe, why don't you offer the ladies some ice cream?
May I offer you ladies some ice cream?
Watch out, y'all. You know how sneaky them quarterbacks are.
Well, where are you ladies from?
We're from all over.
Yes. They're from all over. Let's hear it one time for the all over.
I'm Miss Black America. My name is Joyce Warren, and I'm from Florida.
I'm Cheryl Bird. I'm Miss New Jersey.
And I'm Sarah Neely, Miss Missouri.
Yeah. Missouri's the show-me state.
Well, you can show me anytime. Why don't we go out and check the town?
Well, we're waiting for Miss Minnesota.
Could you teach us about football?
Girls, it's obvious y'all don't know about Joe. Teach us about football.
Tell Rochelle we'll meet at the hotel.
I sure will.
Well, good evening, hostility. Knock it off! Well, good evening, hostility fans. Time once again for the news. Walter Wolf here,
Jerry Mann here,
bringing you...
the Wolfman News. Tonight, our sponsor is Tingle Aftershave Lotion. After every shave, use Tingle. Drink it straight or on the rocks. It's terrific. Sometimes I shave 15 or 20 times a day. Back to you, Waller.
Well, thanks, Jerry. The next labor trouble to hit the nation will be the animal strike. That's right, the IBABC, the International Brotherhood of Animals, Beasts, and Critters, announced today that unless their demands are met, they will run, fly, swim, trot, canter, and gallop off the job at midnight tonight. They're asking for more food and not to be killed all the time.
Here's more news. Just no stopping. Another tuna boat was captured by Ecuador outside of the 200-mile limit. The president stated that this is getting out of hand. This boat was still in San Diego. Back to you, Waller.
That's mighty white of you, Jerry. Scientists think they have solved the world's food problems. They've invented a process whereby compressed garbage can be turned into little statues of Donald Duck. These statues can then be traded to people for food. Several more names were added to the growing list of Democratic presidential candidates today as Harold Stassen, Don Ho, Dave Brubeck, Jack Frost, Father Time, Arlene Francis, and the entire cast of Bridge on the River Kwai tossed their hats into the ring. Now for some news from across the tracks, here is Stafford Cripps.
Stafford Cripps here, where it's happening. Mom's Barbecue Palace was held up again for the 5th time. However, this was the first time the hold-up man got any money. On the brighter side, here's a story with a happy ending. Martha Morse and Harold Perkins, childhood sweethearts since 1890, yesterday were married at the age of 93. A case of better late and never. A used late model economy car was reported stolen from Honest Marvin's used car lot. Police overtook the stolen car after a chase of 400 feet. It's all yours, Waller.
Thank you, Jerry. Medical researchers have discovered a new disease which has no symptoms. It's impossible to detect, and there's no known cure for it. Fortunately, it's confined to New Jersey. South Vietnamese President Thieu has announced he will enter the Wisconsin primary as a Republican. He feels that Vietnam should not be an issue. Says he inherited it from President Johnson. Interstate Highway 95 was the scene of a freak accident today as 3 freaks in a camper crashed into 6 freaks in a van.
Glendale. According to the latest statistics, the new street lights in Glendale have reduced crime by 50%. It would have been 100%, but half of the lights were stolen. San Diego. A gorilla escaped from the San Diego Zoo today. He is to be considered dangerous. He's carrying a knife. Do not approach without a banana. Back to you, Walter.
The Food and Drug Administration has issued a warning today that chewing the fingernails causes tooth decay in short people. Thousands of senior citizens will converge on Washington next week in the first major demonstration by Elderly Lib. They plan a series of nonviolent marches and naps. And now, here with all the sports is Charlie Horse.
Charlie Horse here. We tell them as we see them. If we don't, we use old scores. In racing, at Santa Anita today, the winner of the 3rd race was Flying Tiger, who finished last in the 2nd race. In basketball today, the Athletic Humanitarian Award went to Wilt Chamberlain for his generous award of $100,000 to the State Home for the Tall. A new world record was set in the mile run today by an unknown who ran the distance in 3:50 flat. A policeman came in 2nd, a bullet came in 3rd. And now here's Al Sleet, your hippy-dippy weatherman.
Hey, what's happening? Hey, Pasa. Hey, what you call your Pasa? Al Sleet here, you hippy-dippy weatherman. If you'll take a look at our national weather map, you'll see that we don't have one. So try to picture last night's map up in your mind. Remember all them lines and numbers. Weather was dominated by a whole lot of little low-pressure centers. A whole lot of lows. What this country needs is a good high. High pressure should pass through St. Louis. Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City is my different Lucy. Well, everybody's got their own little trips, you know.
Thank you, Al Sleet, from your piano bar in the sky. Before we say goodnight, we want to leave you with a thought. There's an old saying, they never come back. But it's not true. In 1954, Frank Sinatra came back. In 1970, Richard Nixon came back. And tomorrow night, we'll be back. Thank you. And now it's my pleasure to present the lovely young beauty queen from Missouri, Miss Sarah Neely. How you doing, Mama?
Oh, I'm doing fine, Daddy.
Yeah. I just finished reading your vital statistics, Sarah, and I understand that you're still going to school.
Yes, the School of the Ozarks at Point Lookout.
Yeah, look out.
I'm going to be a scientist.
I can see it now. Love in the lab. Right? Sarah, tell you what. Why don't I sit here while you take a moment over there to sing the song that carried you into the finals?
Whatever you say.
In a minute, Mama. Set's ready. You're ready. And Sarah knows I've been ready.
Make it easy on yourself. Make it easy. chair is still a chair, even when there's no one sitting there. But a chair is not a house, and a house is not a home when the two are far apart, and one of us has the broken heart. What's it all about, Alfie? Is it just for the moment, Willie? What's it all about? Let me sort it out, Alfie. Are we meant to take more than we give? Or are we meant to be kind? Oh, I believe in love, Alfie. Without true love, we just exist, Alfie, until you found that love you missed. You're nothing, Alfie. When you let your heart lead the way, and you'll find love any day, Alfie. Alfie.
Ladies and gentlemen, these two turkeys have invited me to play a game of cards. Watch this. I'm going to kill them.
You can play cards, can't you?
Can I play? Can I play? Tell him, George.
He can play.
I want to warn you. When I play hard. Tell him, George.
He plays hard.
Ruthless.
Ruthless.
Well, I was thinking of a friendly game.
When I play, there's no such thing as a friendly game. If you want a friend, buy a dog.
Okay.
You're about to be two rich guys reduced to poverty. Y'all gonna be so poor you'll have to live in the back of the ghetto. Hey, gentlemen, put up your money. Yes, get out them cakes. Yes, you do. Or if you have any stocks, bonds, or mayhaps a deed to a plantation. I'll take that also. Miss Clarabelle, bring a cup of julep for the visitors.
I have something that's worth more than all of that.
What is that?
My little black book.
You're gonna risk your little black... He's willing to bet everything. Yeah, now you're talking.
Okay, what do you want to play?
Anything you want to play. Poker, blackjack, gin rummy, coon can, you name it, I play it.
How about Carlotta?
Carlotta's fine with me.
Then Carlotta it is. But first there's a couple of things I want to make clear. No singing the blues after you lose. And second is, how do you play Carlotta?
Play blackjack, you play poker and gin rummy, right? It's just a combination of all of them.
Well, if you want to play something else, you know.
I did not express a desire to play something else. Y'all gonna play Carlotta? Then I shall play Carlotta. Just tell me how it goes.
Well, it's real simple. It's red on black, black on red, and a hot flush beats a bent straight every time.
With fours as fives and the jumping queen.
It's called a Carlotta jumper.
I guess I'll catch on as we go along here.
You'll pick it up.
How do I know when I win?
We'll let you know.
And it's your meld.
My meld? I thought the meld went clockwise.
We're playing counter Carlotta.
Good card.
Good opening card, Flip.
Yeah, well, you're not playing with an amateur.
No.
I know what I'm doing. Put my money in here and don't know what I'm doing. Get in there, Joe.
Rumble Queen and a Hopping Heart. That's $150. $150.
Hey, and that gives me a club crossover. 1 stack. Yeah.
You get 150 and you get a stack?
Yeah.
What happened? Would y'all run that by me again, please?
Sure. Hopping Heart, $150.
And I got a club crosser. 1 stack.
This is a heck of a game, ain't it? You guys take gold teeth?
Sure, Mel.
You're kind of anxious, ain't you? I better just let y'all wait a minute. Y'all very anxious to get to the cakes.
All right.
Well, I got a 298 non-straight.
Yeah, best I can do is a jack on the 7-7, I think. Bet she's got the 4.
I've never seen a 4 after play like that.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised. Watch.
Nobody's ever played a 4?
Not usually, yeah.
Not after that.
No? Never in the history of the game. Well, it just so happens that I have in my possession at this time a 4.
Look at that.
Yeah, look at that. You see that?
You told us you didn't know how to play this game.
Well, I have to confess, I lied.
Well, let's see. For the 7-7, I get $275.
And for the 298 non-straight, I get, you have got another stack, haven't you? Yes, that's just right.
Yeah, and hey, Flip, you got, let's see, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85 cents for you, Flip, yeah. Good first game.
What happened?
Well, you shouldn't have laid that 4.
Nah, you blew it when you threw the 4 down, Flip.
Okay, well, I'm going to start getting ruthless now. I assume it's my mill. It cost me $5,000 to play first the last 2 times. Okay, I'm going to open strong.
Hey, a leaping spade. Keep going.
Keep 'em
That's
coming.
right, or jumping all over the place, spade.
Black and black. Got the 3.
828, he's gonna do it.
99, heading for Carlin.
There's the king.
Hey, if you got the jack of hearts, now you can make it.
Hey,
Carlotta loses.
Carlotta does not lose. Now, y'all play. The rules state that if the last player holds an inoculated ace, a divorced king and queen, over a jack 7-7 on a Thursday, he wins.
Where did you get all of that from?
From the rules.
The rules of Carlotta. There's no such game.
Yeah, we just made this up.
Well, I made up the rules. I made up the rules. I'm not gonna waste my time over there with those 2 losers when I got a date with a winner. And now the aforementioned winner, Miss Cheryl Burt, first runner-up in the Miss Black America pageant. She's from Camden, New Jersey. How you doing, Mama?
I'm a little nervous.
Cheryl, tell us a little about your background.
I'm a sociology major at Douglas College, and this is my senior year. You know, sociology is all about making people get along better with each other.
That's my primary interest, learning how to get along better with people. I think the best way I could get along with you would be to get out of here and let you do your thing. You got it, Mom.
Thank you.
Black is the color of my true love's hair. His mind so wise and wondrous, the purest eyes and the kindest hands. Oh, I love my love, and well he knows I love the ground on where he goes, and still I hope. Lord knows I pray that the time will come when he and I, for once in our lives, shall be as one. Black is the color of my true love's hair, of my true
Hi, how are you? Hello. Welcome to my job. Right, I'm working here tonight. This is my job, right? Most people don't have an audience for their job, but I do. Always have to get used to that fact, you know. Got to calm down a little. This job makes you a little bit nervous, you know. Got to stand up in front of people. You've had to do that, yeah. Sometimes audiences have a little nervousness, I think. Kind of a show tension, you know, because you wait for the time and the music and the lights and the announcement, and you're a little nervous because you know that you kind of represent your row, right? I know. You want to make sure you're not sitting in a stupid position or something, you know. Yeah, this job is nice. Originally, this job was called Fool. A few hundred years ago. What's your son do? Well, he's a fool. America's fastest rising young fool. I have no way to get this in, so I just kind of go to it. I was brought up in the East in a large city where ethnic sounds are very important, and they're very distinct. You can tell the difference among groups. And although that's kind of a fading thing, those sounds stay with you. My own group, the Irish, our sound was this one. Pat O'Brien kept that going for us. Always went down, never went up, never went. And there was the Italian sound. And a Jewish sound. And a black sound. So here's a story without any words, just some sounds. Cop busts them all, right? On the corner. I'm aware some stare at my hair. In fact, to be fair, some really despair of my hair. But I don't care, because they're not aware, nor are they debonair. In fact, they're just square. They see hair down to there, say beware, and go off on a tear. I say no fair. A head that's bare is really nowhere. So... why not be like a bear? Be fair with your hair. Show it you care. Wear it to there. Or to there. Or to there if you dare. My wife bought some hair at a fair to use as a spare. Did I care? Au contraire. Spare hair is fair. In fact, hair can be rare. Fred Astaire got no hair. Nor does a chair. Nor a chocolate eclair. Where is the hair on a pear? Nowhere, mon frere. Now that I've shared this affair of the hair, I think I'll repair to my lair and use Nair. Do you care? A short sequel. Here's my beard, ain't it weird? Don't be scared. It's just a beard. I found it one time that I had to say that. I felt I had to reassure people about the beard. Beard. It's got kind of a bad reputation. Beard. Turns people off. I think it's the word as well. Not just the beard, but that word, beard. He's got a beard, Marge. Sounds vaguely un-American, doesn't it? Castro has a beard. Rasputin had a beard. Gabby Hayes had whiskers. Whiskers wouldn't hurt you. By the way, the country has come a long way on freaks and long hairs. I must congratulate the nation. Really, in the last 2 years, no longer when you go in a store do they go, no. They don't do it anymore. I think it's because by now they know that they have 2 or 3 of these people in their family. Yeah, that's it. They say to themselves, maybe he's like Eddie. And of course, he is Eddie. Time for my break. I'll share this with you. No one ever shares a swallow with you. There are 2 parts to the swallow. Did you ever notice it? Parts 1 and 2, of course. The first is kind of a bubbly sound. When you pour some water or anything in your mouth, your throat closes up. 'Cause your throat don't trust your mouth. Throat knows that your mouth is crazy. And so when you pour something in, your throat says, hold on, check that stuff out. And the brain goes, okay, it's okay, let it go. And that is the second half as the water rushes home. Thank you. I would like to close with my tribute to industry. Oh, beautiful for smoggy skies, insecticided grain, for strip-mined mountains' majesty above the asphalt plain. America, America, man sheds his waste on thee and hides the pines with billboard signs from sea to oily sea.
And now, Miss Black America, from the state of Florida, Miss Joyce Warner. happening, Your Highness?
Let's not be formal. You can call me Joyce.
Oh, what's happening, Joyce? That's a pleasure. I can call you Joyce, and you may call me Mr. Wilson. Actually, Joyce comes from a very, very distinguished family. Why not tell the audience a little about your background?
Well, my grandfather was president of Florida A&M University, where I go to school, and my father was a coach there.
Well, they sure coach you, right?
Thank you.
Miss Joyce Warner will now bring us an instant replay of those two magic moments in the competition that won her the title of Miss Black America. May I help you with your coat here? And then you have it, love.
All right, thank you.
Do it, do it.
1,000 years from now, if there is any trace of earth, history, culture, or man, it shall be well known that the black man gave much to the American dream. A rhythm, echoed in the lashing of their backs, a song with melody entwined with suffering, and yet he had a meager soul of compassion. He often found himself denounced, denied, abused, confused, yet he kept his soul free. Yes, free, by being anchored firmly in the belief in God. In the Lord, my soul's been anchored in the Lord. Before I'll stay in hell one day, my soul's been anchored in the Lord. I'll sing and pray myself away. My soul's been anchored in the Lord, in the Lord, in the Lord. My soul's been anchored in the Lord, in the
Thank you.